was a beautiful fall day on the island of Sodor. All the engines were working very hard. Sir Topham Hatt came to Titmouth Sheds. He had exciting news. "Gordon, you should take the mayor of Sodor on the special tour of the island," he announced. Gordon was thrilled, but then he had a thought. "Who will take my express, sir?" he asked. The other engines were excited. Pulling the express's important job. Everyone wanted to be chosen, but Sir Topham Hatt chose Henry. When Sir Topham Hatt left, Henry was very happy, but Gordon wasn't even impressed. "The express is the longest passenger train on the island," he sniffed. "I always cross the island twice by tea time. You'll never do that." "I've got green paint with red stripes and I'll do my best," said Henry. "Green paint with red stripes don't make a big engine," boasted Gordon. "Everyone knows I am the best." Thomas thought Gordon was showing off. "Twice before tea time," he puffed. "That'll be hard." But Henry wasn't listening to Thomas. "I'm going to be as good as Gordon," he said eagerly, and he steamed away. Henry puffed into Knapford Station. He was looking forward to taking the express, but it was very, very heavy. "Bust my buffers," he gasped, and he slowly pulled out of the station. But he pulled away too soon and left the brake coach behind. Henry puffed with all his might. He was determined to be fast. Henry had crossed the island once in good time. "I am as good as Gordon," he puffed proudly. Henry had to wait for Edward at the crossing. Edward went as fast as he could, but it wasn't fast enough. "Hurry up, slow coach," he cried. "You'll make me late." Edward felt sad, but Henry just steamed off. Henry stopped at Maythwaite Station. The express was a guaranteed connection with Bertie the bus. But Bertie hadn't arrived. He had a flat tire and was running late. Henry tried to wait. He counted 10 twice, but he felt as if his boiler would burst. "I'm going to be the slowest engine on Sodor," he cried, "and it's not even my fault." And he puffed away. When Bertie arrived, Henry had already left. Henry needed to take on water, but James is at the water tower. He was pulling a slow goods train. Henry wanted to go first. "It doesn't matter if you are late," he said. "You must wait your turn," James said crossly. "Express trains don't wait," chucked Henry, and he left without taking on water. Henry went faster than ever. His coaches rattled and rolled, and his passengers were biffed, bumped, and bounced. Finally, he could see Knapford Harbor up ahead. "Twice before tea time," he puffed happily. "I am as good as Gordon." Then there was trouble. Henry slowed down. "What has happened to me?" he cried. He went slower and slower. Henry had ran out of water. He huffed and he puffed, but he had no steam left. Finally, Henry came to a complete stop. Sir Topham Hatt arrived on board James. He was very cross. "You should have waited," said Sir Topham Hatt sternly. "And now you have caused confusion and delay. You left the brake coach, stranded Bertie's passengers, and bumped your coaches. You must learn to be more patient." Henry knew Sir Topham Hatt was right. He felt very bad. He was only trying to be as good as Gordon. "I'm sorry, sir," he said sadly. James pulled Henry into the harbor. Then he went back to collect the express. Now, need an engine to take the slow goods train, said Sir Topham Hatt. Henry had an idea.
May I take it, sir? He asked. If I promise to go slowly.
Sir Topham Hatt thought it was a grand idea. The slow goods train needs a lot of patience, he said. Henry was pleased. He was determined to do a good job. So after he took on water and lots of coal, Henry buffered up to the slow goods train. He stopped at all the right stations. And then he let all the other engines go first. He stopped at a signal. Thomas was waiting there.
Hey, Thomas. I am learning patience,
Henry puffed.
but if only I can learn it faster.
Thomas had to laugh.